Hello everyone, welcome to Free Range Diva and thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I'm going to be talking about beef tallow in your skincare because it's something that I have a long history with and something that has become viral. It's become like the thing in skincare right now. So I want to share with you a product that I got. Give you a review. It's of the Sky and Sol Face and Body Sunscreen, as well as talk to you a bit about my experience using beef tallow over the years. All right, let's get started. If you're like me, almost every other ad when I'm watching a YouTube video is for Sky and Sol and their sunscreen. So I had to get it. The most important ingredient in it, according to them, is the beef tallow, and of course, I had to get it because beef tallow and I go way back. It's shocking actually to see beef tallow in skincare products now formulated with it because for so long it was something that if you wanted to use it, you had to deal with it yourself. You had to render it and go through the steps it takes to make it suitable for using on your skin. So anyway, about this sunscreen. They have two versions. I got the SPF 50 and I have been using this on my face for the last few days. This has very few ingredients, but some of the ingredients I see on here are very expensive. So it tells me that they were working with quality when they formulated their products. So to run down these ingredients quickly, it's got the beef tallow, it's got non-nano zinc oxide at 25%, it's got jojoba oil, lecithin, beeswax, silica, vitamin E, and radish root ferment, which is a very expensive ingredient, and you tend to see that in the more eco-luxe end of green beauty products and formulations. It says here that it's reef safe, it's non-comedogenic, and it's third-party SPF tested, water resistant for 80 minutes, and it's a broad spectrum SPF 50 that's hypoallergenic, gluten-free, no fragrances or artificial preservatives. So it sounds like the perfect product. How does it work? First of all, I was skeptical because SPF 50s tend to be very thick. But it said that it's for face as well as body, so the first thing I did was try it on my face. First thing you'll notice is that this does not have a smell. If you're thinking that this might smell like beef, it doesn't. It doesn't have an odor at all, and when it comes out, you can see here that it's thick and creamy, but as I'm turning my hand, it also has the ability to move. It's not so thick that it doesn't go anywhere. And indeed, when you put this on your skin, first thing you notice is how creamy this texture is. And then as you start to, it feels more like a lotion actually than like a thick creamy balm. But then you want to put this in your skin. Now you can see on my hand that there is a little white cast showing. This does not last. As you rub this in, the white cast starts to go away, and then this absorbs into the skin, and eventually it dries down to a very dry, not dry as in your skin feels dry, but dry as in you don't get any kind of greasy or oily feel to it once it's actually, see what I mean? There's no white cast anymore. What I discovered the first time I used this, I put it on in the morning. I waited, I had breakfast, then started to get ready to go out. I put some makeup on. Never even occurred to me that I had put on sunscreen. My face felt just like it normally does just regularly without anything on it. It just felt normal. And so I put my makeup on, and then I realized, wait a second. I have that sunscreen on. You couldn't even tell it. My skin did not feel greasy. It did not feel dry. It didn't feel anything. And of course, today I'm wearing it today under makeup, and you can see that my makeup is not overly greasy looking. I'm not overly shiny. I did not powder down with anything. If anything, my skin felt a little bit tacky, like when you put primers. When you put primers on, some of them have a little grip to them. You know, yeah, I think they're like grippy primers, so they have a little bit of tackiness to them, which helps them hold on to the makeup longer. Well, this still has that. It has a similar feeling to that. And you're getting your SPF. You can wear it under makeup. It's perfectly fine. You can wear it on without makeup. It looks fabulous. And this is going to stay like this on me all day. So I wanted to show you exactly what it's like to apply this in the morning. So I'm going to do my morning skincare routine really fast. I just got out of the shower. I cleansed. Yeah, I washed my face with a gentle face wash from Pacifica. And now I'm just going to give it a little extra moisture. I've got the Holy Grail Bamboo Earth Intense Hydration Facial Mist. This is my first layer of frankincense and immortelle, which I have a video talking about how I've incorporated both of those herbs, natural herbs, into my skincare. Then Argireline Peptide Serum from Asterwood Naturals, just a couple of drops. And I put that kind of in the center of the face where it really needs it. It hasn't absorbed yet because that's my first serum. Now I'm going to layer the next two serums. I've got the Rose Phyto Babchi serum from Peak Sense and the Timeless Matrixyl 3000 serum. I'm going to put these together. I added a few drops of frankincense essential oil to the Timeless serum just to get another layer of that good stuff in there. I'm almost out of the Rose Phyto, so I'll be having to order some more of that soon. So get a couple of drops. I'm mixing the two together, the Rose Phyto and the Timeless. And this goes everywhere. Neck. And now my face is really starting to feel that hydration. Now I'm ready for the sunscreen. Before I put it on, I'm going to add a little bit of extra love to the neck and chest area with the Essential Omega Fresh Berry Serum from Red Flower. Just like a drop is all that's necessary. And also the aromatherapy of this serum is, oh, it's so good. One more. Oh, so good. Okay, ready for the Sky and Sol. We'll start with about that much. There, is that better? Yeah. We'll start with about that much. And you might think, yes, it feels a little thick at first. But it's almost like you can feel this settling in immediately. A little bit more. I mean, this is remarkable, especially for an SPF 50. Now, as I look in the camera, I am not seeing a white cast. But flashback can be deceiving, so we'll see what it looks like when I actually look over the, the footage when I'm editing. So right now, I mean, to me, it doesn't look greasy. I'm a little bit shiny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go have breakfast, and then I'm going to come and sit down and show you this again. Okay? So I'll be back in like 30 minutes or so. It took almost a year, but my Shasta daisies finally came up. I'm not even supposed to be able to grow them in this climate, but they finally came up. Yay! Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes. I had breakfast, I went out, watered the garden, picked some flowers, and look at my skin. No shine. It's soft. As I said before, it has a little bit of a tacky feel to it, but nothing, not a lot. It's basically ready for whatever kind of makeup you want to put on it. Liquid foundation, cream foundation, mineral foundation. I use them all and have had no problems. In fact, this is like the perfect skin right now. And if it's a day like today where I don't wear makeup, I will just add a little bit of concealer right here and then do my eyebrows, add maybe a little eyeliner, and that's it. I'm ready to go out. I can go out and look halfway decent. So anyway, highly recommend. The viral videos are telling you the truth. This company says that they only wanted to include ingredients that were safe enough to eat. Yeah, they said if you wouldn't, don't put it on your skin if you wouldn't put it in your mouth. So what they've done is they've eliminated anything that is suspect. Nothing toxic, nothing chemically, nothing weird, nothing that you, not that you should be eating this, but the nice thing about this is what not only what this does cosmetically as far as protecting your skin and being really nice under makeup, but what beef tallow can do for you over the long haul is quite extraordinary, and I want to talk about that a little bit in just a second. But to finish up, this was not that expensive. I want to say it was $29.99, and the expiration date here is February 7th, 2028. So you've got a full 2 years on this product, which is plenty of time to go through this, because if you're just going to use this on your face, it'll probably take you a year or so if you use it every day to get through it. But yeah, it's replaced my former sunscreen, which didn't always work under makeup, particularly if I moisturized my skin first. This has enough moisture in it that at least me, and my skin tends to be normal to dry. I don't need to moisturize under here. In fact, I don't want to moisturize under this. This is perfect. So yeah, so big thumbs up on this tallow. If I find any kind of coupons or anything like that around, I will certainly add them to the info here. But again, you can click on, I bet you they show an ad for this on this video if you're watching it right now. It wouldn't surprise me at all because I'm seeing it everywhere. So anyway, let's talk about beef tallow and my experience with it. So tallow seems to be the viral thing right now. It is everywhere, all over TikTok. You're seeing these videos. I used tallow for 7 days and this is what happened. I put tallow on my skin for a month and this is what happened. So yeah, I used beef tallow for 6 months all over my body. And so I can tell you what happened. So let's talk a little bit about skin, human skin. The outer layer of your skin is made up of water, protein, fats, and minerals. It protects your body from germs and regulates body temperature. It also has cells that help fight off germs and infections. And additionally, it grows hair. It has nerve receptors that allow you to feel hot or cold or pain or itch. It makes collagen, it produces sweat, and it makes oil. So the oil, that's the thing. It's the oil glands in your skin are located in the middle layer, because your skin has 3 layers. The middle layer is called the dermis. The outer layer is called the epidermis. It's these glands in the dermis, the middle layer, that secrete the oil that you see, like if you have oily skin and you see oil on your nose or wherever, like cheeks or wherever, that's where that's coming from, the middle layer. This oil, this natural layer of oil, helps to not only keep your skin soft, but it also helps to keep out too much water, like when you shower or swim or get drenched in a rainstorm. So soft, and also acts as a barrier to prevent your skin from absorbing too much water. So this oil, or as you may have heard it called, sebum, is made up of glycerides, fatty acids, waxes, and cholesterol. The composition of beef tallow closely resembles the composition of the oils found in your skin. This makes it easy to absorb and very effective as a moisturizer. It's well tolerated because the skin recognizes it and knows how to use it. This is especially true if you have dry, sensitive, or otherwise troubled skin. And also for my older ladies, as we age, our skin gets very dried out, very rough. And something like beef tallow will go, it can be like a miracle for your skin, particularly on your body, but on your face as well. So if you want to get rid of crepey skin or wrinkly skin and really feel like you're doing something to nourish your skin and make it better, beef tallow is definitely worth checking out. You may have a problem with it if you have oily skin, but you may not. It just kind of depends on the individual. Which brings me to this individual right here, because in 2014, I had a massive reaction to the products that I was putting on my skin. It started in my scalp with a severe burning and tingling sensation in the scalp, and then just moved all the way down my body. My skin was irritated, it was red, it was burning like I had a bad sunburn, and nothing would calm it down. I have a lovely friend who's a dermatologist, and he dropped by with a bag of samples of skin lotions and things that dermatologists recommend to you. I tried them all. All of them made it worse. All of them burned even more. Water out of the shower would burn my skin. So one afternoon I was at the farmer's market and I came across this rancher who was selling these small tins of beef tallow that also had herbs infused into them. And he said it was because he had a lot of customers who had kids with eczema and psoriasis, and that the beef tallow really helped them. And did I want one? And I said, I didn't want to put anything extra on my skin, so I didn't want to use anything with the herbs in it. So I asked him if he had raw suet that I could purchase and that I could then render the tallow directly from that. And he did. So if you've never rendered tallow before, it's not that difficult. It's just you think of low heat and very slow, and eventually the suet will release all of the oils in it, and that's the tallow. And tallow at room temperature or colder is extremely hard. So what I did is I mixed the tallow with sunflower oil, which I could also tolerate, and mixing the two together made the tallow much softer, easier to spread, and the sunflower oil has a lot of natural vitamin E, so I did not have to worry about keeping it in the refrigerator. I could just keep it in my bathroom. And that is how I moisturized my skin for a good 6 months, if not longer. And the minute I put it on my skin, it was like everything calmed down. Everything calmed down. The burning, the redness, all of it. It was just, it was like it was healing my skin by the hour, slowly. And so over time, my skin became softer. I used to have those bumps on the sides of my thighs and under my arms, like the keratosis pilaris, I believe is the correct way of saying that. I thought that was natural, that everybody had it and you were supposed to have it. No, they disappeared. That went away. My skin became very soft. It was a miracle for me. Now, I did smell like steak, and I did not care at all because my skin was soft and it wasn't burning. I later learned that, of course, as we all know, if you've been with this channel any time, I was reacting to corn and corn derivatives in pretty much all the products that I was using. So once I figured that out, then my skin really kind of just took off. So yeah, that's why when I saw that modern companies are now formulating products, it's really a lovely line. It's not too expensive. And so I look forward to trying more things from them. But there's also other formulators that are now using tallow. So if you want to try it on your skin, I highly recommend it. And now there are places where you can get it where you don't have to worry about it smelling like steak. It doesn't smell like, it's been formulated now that it doesn't smell like anything. So that's my beef tallow story. That's my beef tallow video. If your skin is irritated or inflamed, beef tallow can really go a long way to heal your skin. I know historically women have put beef tallow, like when you've gotten burns, like in the kitchen or something, they'll put beef tallow on those burns because of its soothing properties. It is very, very soothing. And yes, you can cook with it. People swear by deep frying in beef tallow. They swear by it. So if you've used tallow before, if you've rendered it yourself, if you've tried any of the new products that are on the market right now that feature tallow, let us all know in the comments below. If you're curious and you have any questions, put those in the comments below as well. As I said, I really highly recommend this. This has replaced the sunscreen I was using. And so I give this a firm thumbs up. But yeah, if you have tried anything else with tallow in it that you love, let me know in the comments below and what you thought of it. So if you found the information here helpful and you enjoyed watching today, then please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends on your social media if you think the information was really helpful. And if you want to see more from me and you haven't subscribed yet, then please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. All right, everyone, that's it for right now. I'll see you real soon. And until I see you in my next video, just wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.